likes him actually more at that spot. But like Keith just said, the safeties, they're moving all over the place.
They're having to get a lot more coverage than in the past, where they were a lot of run support and then that deep free safety.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of Ronnie Lotz anymore. You see guys that are truly cover guys. As Andy McGuire is now in. Andy, the sophomore from Oakton, taking on Eric Gutierrez. He's had himself a nice day and a nice series. Keith, what do you like about him as a hitter?
Well, I think he's changed. Last year, I thought he was more of a pull hitter, a guy that was looking to really drive the ball out of the ballpark, and I think he's felt like that teams are pitching him different. He's made the adjustment. We've seen him, 2 of his base hits in this series have been the other way. I like that. I mean, I like the adjustment. He started saying, hey, if it's what you're going to do, I'm going to still get my hits.
You're right. The approach looks different. Now, granted, the last time I would have seen him, he was hitting balls out of Ameritrade, right, in a home run derby, but hits this on the nose, and Johnson able to make the play.
They really haven't had big protection behind him either. I think that's probably the thing that I'm most impressed with is the fact he's still been so productive, and they haven't been able to have that guy that's, you know, not to take anything away from Burleson today, who's had a good day today and a big hit in the ball game.
But Brian hasn't had the year he wanted to offensively.
Right.
He's getting a feel for that breaking ball, Z.
I like how he's progressed with it. I mean, to go from not pitching and playing an infield position and then not playing that for a year and to be able to get a feel for it. I mean, I saw this kid in the fall. He was a long way from where he is now. He's made tremendous strides in not only his confidence in his presence on the mound, but being able to throw that pitch right there. I mean, it's got some pretty good bite to it.
And to get him a chance to go out this summer and maybe get 40 to 60 innings under his belt could really help him.
Why not go from the windup here? What's the benefit for him?
I think a lot of relievers, when you come in the game, most of the time there are runners on base, and you just feel more comfortable with it. To me, when I went from starting to relieving, I mean, it just seems that the wind-up part of it, you get to the same balance point anyway. So why go through the step back and throw yourself off balance when you end up right there anyway, pretty much. Try the quick pitch.
Uses Burleson. He's on for the 3rd straight time. As the regular season winds down, the Horns are going to host Texas State. The Bobcats and Horns face off Tuesday. It's starting at 6 Central right here on LHN. The last Texas baseball broadcast of the year here on Longhorn Network.
Little birdie told me that Coach Harrington was in uniform this weekend.
Really?
In uniform this weekend.
That would be great to see him in uniform.
They're in Georgia, and they beat Georgia State, I believe, last night 13-2. And I texted him after the game and says, well, 1 game in uniform, and look what happens.
That will be one of my favorite memories of the 2015 year, last Tuesday. It was really cool to see the Texas Longhorn baseball family treat Ty like that. And Ty, as always, was beyond a class act.
You're right, Greg, though, talking about Andy, it's a marked improvement. You can really see him starting to feel comfortable.
Hurwitz will have that. He's starting to look like a pitcher.
Yeah, you can tell. He's working quickly. He's got a game plan. When he's 0-2 pitches, he's missing the right spot. When he misses, I think his arm strength's going to get better.
That's what, when you talk about him going out and pitching this summer, you build arm strength by getting out there and pitching. Not only in the gym and throwing long toss and doing things like that, but you get on the mound and you develop muscle memory, repetition.
Strike 1 to Floyd.
When you could continue to progress, it's 9-1. The non-meaningful innings eventually start to turn into meaningful innings.
That's exactly right. Because, hey, you know, every time this guy goes out, he puts up a 0.
Towards left center. Johnson will call off Gerwitz, and Texas Tech is done here in the 9th. Longhorns have 3 outs remaining and a lot of work to do.